if you want to get a 1500 plus on the May SAT, then this video is all you need. And in order to get that score, you need to understand how to break down SAT questions step by step. And that's exactly what we will be doing in this video. So now let's start off with the math section. So here's the first question that we've got. Question number 1. The ratio P to Q is equivalent to the ratio 5 to 8. If E equals 12S, what's the value of Q in terms of S? So the first thing that we will write here is P over Q equals 5 over 8. In this case, let's write 12S instead of P. So let's rewrite that in here. 12S divided by Q equals 5 over 8. And now you need to find the value of Q in terms of S. So we can cross multiply right now. So that would be 5Q equals 96S. And now we can multiply both sides by 1 over 5. So we get rid of 5. So Q equals 96 divided by 5S. So that's our answer. Q equals 96S divided by 5. And choice D is the exact same thing. So now let's move on to question number 2. So here we've got an equation, and P and Q are positive constants. The sum of the solutions in this case is M multiplied by 3P plus Q. So we need to find the value of M. So the first thing that you need to understand here is that the sum of solutions will be negative B over A. So in this case, A equals to 18, B equals negative 9P plus 3Q. So let's solve that. So double negatives equal to positives. That's why we can write 9P plus 3Q divided by A in this case is 18. So you can write 18 here. And the sum of solutions here, it says M multiplied by 3P plus Q. And that's going to equal to 9P plus 3Q divided by 18. And now we can cross multiply them. So you can cross multiply them. And that would be 9P plus 3Q equals 18M 3P plus Q. And in this case, we can rewrite it as 3 multiplied by 3P plus Q. And that's going to equal to 18M multiplied by 3P plus Q. And now what we can do is that we can divide 3P plus Q from both sides. So let's divide 3P plus Q from the first side, and then on the other side, 3P plus Q. And now we can get rid of 3P plus Q in both of the sides. And we get 3 equals 18M. And now we can divide 18. Both sides divide 18. So we get 8 equals 3 over 18. Which that's all equal to 1 over 6. So the right answer is 1 over 6. So now let's move on to the next question, and it's a reading question. So the question asks, what's the main purpose of the text? So now let's read the passage step by step. So the following text is adapted from that person's nonfiction book. So we already know this is nonfiction, and it might sound a little formal or philosophical, but you're not scared of those things. So let's move on to the Atlantic Monthly, an American magazine responding to critiques about the increasing mechanization of modern life. So the very important thing is that there were critiques about modern life becoming too mechanized, a little bit robotic. Uh, so suggests that the American dream is that every individual should be free to pursue efficiency and productivity as they see fit. So the Atlantic Monthly is saying that the American dream it's all about freedom and especially the freedom to be efficient and productive however you want. So uh, let's move on. But philosophy persistently attends. So here we've got a contrast word, but, and that means a huge shift. And whenever you see buts, you know that something really important is gonna come. So the author is about to shift perspectives, not to enable what each practical person may desire. So she's saying philosophy isn't about helping people chase what they want day to day. It's not about helping them with their to-do list or productivity apps, but actually to draw attention to a sense of what truly matters. Yep. Basically, the philosophy's job is to not make you more productive. It's actually make you ask what's actually meaningful, what actually matters. Uh, so now let's predict our answer before looking at the answer choices. So some people think that life is about being productive and efficient, but philosophy says, hold on. Maybe life is all about doing things that matter. So here we've got two views, and there's a conflict or a contrast between those views. So the first view here is about freedom to pursue productivity, and the second view is all about questioning what is actually meaningful. Now let's move on to the answer choices. Choice A, it makes a claim about one of the fundamental tensions in modern society. We literally talked about this tension. So freedom to chase efficiency versus think about what actually matters. So this one feels spot on and let's keep going just to be sure. Choice B, it argues meaningful activity is a matter of philosophical reflection rather than practical utility. Well, this sounds tempting, but wait. Yes, the author does talk about philosophy focusing on meaningful activity. But what's the main purpose of the text? The text is not arguing in favor of just one side. It's actually showing both sides and contrasting both. Uh, so yeah, this is too narrow and kind of misses the bigger picture. So that's why B is wrong. Choice C, it implies that opinions regarding efficiency have shifted throughout history. Well, there's nothing about changing opinions over time. So this choice is irrelevant. Choice D, it describes differences in approaches to productivity between Americans and others. Well, who is others? There is no mention of any other country or group. This is a trap answer choice, so don't fall for it. So our correct answer is choice A. Everything that we've covered right now does not matter if you don't know how to master each question type on the digital SAT reading section. So in this video right here, I showed you exactly how to master each one of those. So make sure to watch that.